The June summer of 1876 was hot on the Montana Territory. The U.S. cavalry was coming up against Sitting Bull, the medicine man that led the Sioux Nation. Captain Frederick Benton was on reconnaissance. Major Marcus Reno moved his men down the Little Bighorn Valley. And a third contingency, led by Lieutenant Colonel George Armstrong Custer, led a counterattack. His job was to hit the very end of the enemy encampment. He traveled with family, his brothers, Tom and Boston, his nephew, Armstrong Reed, and his brother-in-law, Tom Calhoun. And what they discovered was far more than they ever expected. Many more Indians of the Cheyenne and Sioux nations. And in that valley, in the Little Bighorn, they all died. Sitting Bull won a decisive victory, but it was not accidental. It was intentional. On that day, his instructions were, take courage. It's a good day to die. And with those simple instructions, each warrior knew what they needed to do in order to live. In order to survive this battle, their charge was to write their own death song. The Apostle Paul did the very same thing in 2 Timothy 4. He said, my life's already been poured out as an offering to God. The time of my death may be near, and I've fought the good fight. I've finished this race, and I have remained faithful. Now the prize awaits me, the crown of righteousness, which the Lord, the righteous judge, will give to me on the day of his return. My challenge to you is simple. Write your death song. Live prepared. Think in terms of the long haul. That's the challenge. Go write your song.